A client asked me, why should we pay you when AI and Joule can design better pricing promotions? See, last month I had a client meeting. I was presenting our SD pricing and promotion configurations in S4 HANA. The standard approach like condition technique, condition records, promotional pricing procedures, manual discount schemes based on inputs from the sales team, right? That's how I was presenting. Midway in the discussion, right, the client paused. He asked, hey, we just saw a demo where Joule analyzed historical sales data, simulated promotion scenarios, and predicted ROI in seconds. Why should we pay consultants to manually configure promotions when AI can guide this better than you? Right? That question stayed with me, not because I was wrong, but because it was too early. And that's exactly what's happening right now in the latest S4HANA cloud roadmap. Clients are watching this and having that expectations. What actually changing for SD consultants? Here is what I have been observing while working with new S4HANA cloud releases and Joule enabled scenarios. See, the old SD consulting model is slowly becoming insufficient. The old role clearly fading off. Client decides the strategy, consultant configures pricing procedure, then the success ratio equals to system worked as expected to the client. Now the new role, what it demands, which is emerging really fast. Client asks a business question, consultant uses AI analytics and SD architecture to shape the strategy first, then designs how the system should execute it. Both are very different conversations here. The shift, what I'm actively exploring with clients, these are the use cases I'm currently developing, validating, and demonstrating, not as a finished product, but as a directional blueprint for the whole SAP SD where it is heading with AI and Joule. Now, situation one, the promotion budget discounts, right? Before configurations, right? What I used to do earlier I used to ask my client, hey, tell me what discount percentage do you want? I take that as an order, I'll configure it. What I'm seeing as a new approach in S4HANA cloud discussions, before you configure anything, let the analytics and AI tell us where discounts actually make sense. Using SAP Analytics Cloud plus Joule style insights, you can explore historical promotion performances, customer segment behavior, margin impact versus, let's say, volume uplift, ROIs, ROI simulation before even execution. The idea is really simple. SAP SD should execute intelligence, not the guesswork. Right? Now, let's take situation two, returns and credit memo leakages. Many clients struggle with returns and credits because manual validations of return requests, incorrect or inflated credit amounts, repeated return abuse by the same customer, long cycle times, and inconsistent approvals, right? Instead of only configuring standard SD return and credit memo process, I'm now discussing AI assisted return intelligence, such as pattern detection across historical returns and credit memo data usage, automated cross checks against original sales orders, invoices, and delivery history, confidence based auto approval for low risk customers, returns and credits, intelligence exception routing for high value, high risk, or policy breaking cases. So, this isn't about replacing SD configuration, it's about designing smarter return and credit processes using SD as an execution layer. And yes, this is exactly the direction SAP SD, S4HANA Cloud, Joule, and BTP AI services are moving forward. Now, let me give you another situation. Competitive pricing, price wars, right? It's all about speed now. Speed matters. Clients don't want reports after the damage is done, right? They want answers like which customers are price sensitive, who will switch if we don't react, where can we protect margins. Instead of let's meet next week, that vision is I am showing you as per what is working towards, right? Like, for example, real-time scenario modeling, segment-based price recommendations, guided decision making supported by analytics and Joule style queries. SD becomes the execution engine, not the thinking bottleneck here. How this changed my own consulting positioning, let me share you. I didn't learn new SD configurations overnight. That part hasn't changed. The SD which has been coming over the years, that hasn't changed. What changed is how I position SD in an AI enabled S4HANA world. See, if you take old positioning, I configure SD pricing and promotion process, right? The new positioning is I help clients design AI informed revenue, credit, and promotion strategies using SD as a execution backbone. Same system knowledge, completely different business value. That's what the shift is. The hard truth for SD consultants, if your value is I know configuring, I know a pricing configuration, knowing VK11, VK31 condition technique, manual configurations, discounts from emails, you are competing with documentation and tutorials. If your value is designing intelligent promotion frameworks, translating AI insights into SD execution, helping clients prepare for Joule driven decision making, you are ahead of the curve. So why I'm sharing this with you now? Because this shift is already visible in S4HANA cloud releases, SAP Joule positioning, right? Client expectations in RFPs, you're already seeing it. These are not future fantasies, these are signals. And the consultants who start adapting now will lead the next phase of SAP SD era. Follow me. I'll be sharing how SD consultants can evolve not by fighting AI and Joule, but by designing around them. Hey, this is Aman Sharif, your Amanbhai. This is what SD consulting looks like when you are prepared for 2026 and further. The SAP AI era before it becomes mandatory. Get ready. Thank you. See you in my next video.